All right, so Valentine's Day is just over a week away, and that has many of us turning our thoughts to love. But for people facing certain medical issues, those thoughts can turn into frustration. And we want to warn you that what we're about to discuss isn't meant for young ears. Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Medical is here to discuss some of those issues with us and how using your own stem cell can actually help the problem. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're going to dive right into it. What kind of problems can people have that make it difficult to have sexual relations?
Well, people really deal with that quite a bit, and there's some real medical issues that can cause problems. And we want to talk about a couple this morning that not only can cause problems with sexual relations, but also stem cells can make a real difference with.
Okay, now how can stem cells help our viewers if maybe let's discuss arthritis and joint problems?
Arthritis and joint problems are one of the most common things that can impair sexual function that is a medical issue. And especially when it's hips. Hips can really be a problem, and we do very well with hips. About 80% of patients with hips respond well with stem cells. But we also do really well with the inflammatory arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis. We actually do even better. About over 90% of our patients respond. And so those folks that can really struggle with sexual function or have it be really uncomfortable, it can make a real difference and restore both comfort and pleasure for that.
Erectile dysfunction can also cause problems in the bedroom. How will stem cell help this?
Well, stem cells work really well for erectile dysfunction and for Peyronie's disease. Peyronie's disease is a problem that a few men develop where their penis actually gets crooked, and it can make it impossible or difficult to have sexual relations. Both of these are really helped well with stem cells, and we're doing almost 80% response with both. And most of those patients have failed on all other interventions. We combine the stem cells with a technique called AWT, or acoustic wave therapy, where we use a special device on the penis, and it makes a real difference. We were the first in the United States to use AWT, so we have a lot of experience with it going back over a dozen years now.
All right. We also mentioned a skin problem. A skin problem that women can also develop, and it can also hinder sexual relations. What was that?
Well, lichen sclerosus is a problem that a few women develop where the skin around their genitals gets thick and very stiff. And it can make it really uncomfortable.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, it can be. And stem cells do very well for that. And that's a very difficult problem to treat. So stem cells offer some new hope and can be really life-changing. There's also some good evidence that some stem cell injections in the genital area can improve women's sexual responsiveness. So there's some good information there as well. So a lot of options that can help both with men and women.
Okay, we're discussing stem cells, but where are we getting our stem cells?
Well, we believe that your stem cells, when they're from you, are the best. So we get them from fat. We get a lot more stem cells from fat than you can get from bone marrow. And we also think that using your own is better than someone else's umbilical or cord blood.
I know that this discussion, these topics can kind of be topics we don't like to discuss, but they're real issues. And now we have a solution for them.
They're real issues, and it can be really life-changing for some of these folks that are frustrated and are still in great relationships but have trouble with some of the basic things that go into a relationship.
So if you want to learn more about what we discussed, Innovations Medical has locations in Dallas and in Fort Worth. The number is there on your screen. It's 214-972-0353 or 817-873-2885 for more information. You can also visit innovationsmedical.com.